All right. Wandering for Emporium completed. Now it's time for Tiamat's army. And same formation. Supposed to go Sentry first. Or Shandy first, then Sentry. I think then we want Diana. We'll be right back. Here we go. Human for extra credit. Bounce house. More monster spawns. And then go defend. Right. 15-minute, 15-minute speed potions. Pretty sure that's what it's going to take. Yeah, so Nova and Evelyn are the two examples currently of champions that give buffs based off over leveling other champions. But there's two things that happen when you level up a champion. If you put one level into a champion, they get like a 1% damage boost, and they get a small heal. And the heal is because it's a holdover from OG Idol champions. Back in the day, when you leveled up your champion, they got a damage boost and and their health went up. And since it was increasing their health, to make it, if they gave you a heal, because otherwise it would have looked like leveling up was damaging you, right? Visually, because a black bar would have been showing up. They got bigger and bigger and bigger, but your health would have still been there. So what they do is it gives you a heal. The heal still happens. A little bit of a heal still happens. So occasionally, if you're in a really bad fight, at like the very last fight in a variant that you're trying to complete, if you're getting AoE'd, like in the Valindra fight, you can switch this to like X1 and then just tap single levels into the champions that have the lowest health to heal them. But you're gonna eventually run out of money, and then you're done. So it's basically you can only really try this once, and then you're gonna run out of money, and you're not gonna get enough because every time you level up, it costs more to level up again, right? But you don't get any other bonuses. You don't get any other bonuses. I mean, that's kind of the point of soft cap. It means there's no more actual upgrades, ability upgrades, along with just major damage upgrades, because you get more in those. You get more power out of these upgrades. Even that's 300% power. Well, that's the equivalent of hundreds, over like what 250 something extra levels on her, but you're getting it in 10. Like, this is why people ask about when's the next soft cap upgrade going to happen, because when they upgrade the soft cap, that means you can level your champions up higher with actual boosts, which means more damage for your formation. So you can push further as long as you got the gold for it. They've said they're considering one probably this year, and if it arrives, is the way it feels. If it arrives, then they're thinking it's going to arrive also with a lift to the area cap. There's a hard cap on how far you can go in the game. It's 2001 currently. So they said that that's probably going to improve as well. by a good amount. So I'm hoping it means like at least 2501, if not 3001. I think a lot of people would be super happy. Like a lot of end game players would be super happy if they raised it to 3001. But even 2501 would be a solid improvement. 2201. No, you're overshooting it. You're overshooting it, Cal. It's 2001 now. They're going to raise it to 2002. Oh. Or they should just meme everybody and make it 2022. Because everybody's all like, when's this happening? 2022. Raise the cap to 2022 and just like for a day just to mess with people. Oh, it would be so good. It would be delicious. The tears would be delicious. Sometimes when your community memes on you, you got to meme right back. You just got it. One level in the soft. Well, that wouldn't really. Well, here's the thing: the number of. So when you say one level, I'm going to take this and mean one upgrade in the soft. Because when they're raising the soft cap, what they're doing is they're adding more upgrades, right? It's not just about raising the level you soft cap at. It's about getting you to another upgrade. Their idea of the balance, like where the champion is balanced to, determines the number of upgrades they get. The more upgrades means they think someone's really out of whack at the top end and they need to boost them. I've been tracking the upgrades. Now, if a champion has had a full rework now, that erases everything. And it starts all over from scratch. But I've been tracking, and I think there have been multiple times where when a soft cap upgrade happened, it's happened at least once, but I think it was multiple times, where a champion only got one upgrade. Everyone else, other people could get, anywhere from 4 to 7, and some champions got one. Because as far as the devs were concerned, that champion's just fine. It doesn't need any more help. So be prepared for the tears, the salty, salty tears when the soft cap upgrade happens and Artemis gets like one upgrade. And it isn't an ability. It's just like Artemis, damage of Artemis 100% or something. Because that's how the devs balance the top end, it's via these soft cap upgrades. I'm gonna love it. I'm gonna love it so much. I feel like Artemis could go multiple years of soft cap upgrades, only getting 100%, and it'd be fine and justified. And justified. Well, I'm going to look now. Last time he got an upgrade was 2022. That was our last soft cap upgrade. He got 2. He got Jeweled Power and Self Damage. Jeweled Power is not the greatest ability, right? The time before that, he got 2 Self Damage upgrades and Jeweled Power. The time before that, he got 4 Self Damage upgrades and Jeweled Power. The time before that, he got 3 Self Damage upgrades and Jeweled Power. Like, they give him Jeweled Power, but you're never going to get an Observance upgrade. So they haven't really, he got a few, but obviously after 2020 they realized, okay, he's a little too strong because they gave him 5. They backed down to 3. Last time they backed down to 2. I could totally see them just doing 1. Just doing 1. Yeah, it would make sense. I'm trying to think of who else. Hold on, let me see. Now I'm curious because I swear somebody only got 1, and now I want to figure out who it was. Jarlaxle. That's what I was thinking. In 2021, when they did the soft cap upgrade, Jarlaxle got self damage of 100%. That was it. They went years. How many years? 1, 2. They went 4 years where they didn't upgrade his Master of Piracy at all, which is why I complain when I'm leveling up my Jarlaxle that he gets his last Master of Piracy upgrade at like 1100, and then he doesn't get another one until 2050. It's because for like 4 years they were like, he doesn't need more gold. And then they were like, okay, Jarlaxle's gonna have a little gold again. He only got two. He got 2 upgrades last time. 1 the year before, 2 the year before that. So like they're like, Jarlaxle's just fine. Jarlaxle doesn't need any help. So yeah, figuring out like that's how you can tell how balanced do they think this champion is for what we want them to do at end game. And as much as they don't like to make changes to core champions, they still tend to give them a good number of upgrades when they do soft cap raises. Char only got 2 the last time, and nothing before that because she got reworked. She got that nerf, and had 3 before that. So they were like, yeah, she's good. But a lot of the other core champions got 4 to 5, 6 upgrades. Just depends. Depends on if they got some kind of a rework or a tweak. Yeah, that's always something. Whenever they do a soft cap upgrade, I try to go through and note like how much they got added and do like a write up just to say, not so much of a here's how much more powerful they got, but here's the number of here's what they got upgraded, and like obviously they think that this champion's fine, and so you can see, you know, what got changed. Because sometimes there's big winners. Like there's a reason like Delena crept up on everybody because she consistently got upgrades at her soft cap with all the soft cap raises, and people didn't really try Delena out, but she got good over time. Nice, Harky. $14, $15. Well, we're gonna spin these in. Nothing. Huge fire breath for our next deep push. I like the epics. Let's save the epics for deep pushes. So now we've got a giant strength, a health, click damage, and speed bonus for the next deep push. We need an epic clairvoyance, because that's the whole point of deep pushes, is the gold find, right? It's the whole point. I'm not sure when we're going to do that here. I think it's probably after we complete the storyline adventures. We'll see if we can knock out the patron variants easily, then we'll wait until we have those patron influence for the globals, and then we'll do a deep push. I know that's odd, but what we're really trying to do is get all the way through here to maximize the trials buff. The rest of this is nice, but we have most of it. We have most of the local buffs. I mean, there's a lot down here, but we need more power to get there. Just as a reminder, tomorrow I take this computer apart. I got to do the flush and fill on my liquid cooling system. Never done one before. So there's a chance it could go horribly wrong. This is why I chose to wait until Sunday. So if there's no stream on Monday, you know why. You know why. It's because I'm still trying to get my computer to work. Hopefully I can do it all tomorrow, but I don't know that for sure. I don't know that for sure. Yeah, if I'm really good and I don't get any of the fluid inside my computer, if it all drains outside the computer like it's supposed to, we should be fine. If not, then I gotta let the computer dry out for a couple days. Well, yeah, if not, then I'm going to be attempting to load up software, get the old computer to work and load up software, because it's got 2 years. It's been 2 years since that other computer got used. It's going to need so many updates. So many updates. That alone could take a day. I mean, seriously. So... Oh, I don't have Idle Champions installed on any of my mobile devices. Oh yeah, Thalora will just rush you if you have enough. If you have enough favor in Tomb of Annihilation, Thalora will just run you through it. But that's not cheating. I mean, look, dinosaur racing's super easy nowadays. Anyway, back when dinosaur racing came out, it was a challenge because there was no setting in here for cinematic speed. Your cinematic speed was always on like slowest, I think, at the time. So when the text would come on the screen, as it would start coming on, you'd have to be clicking your mouse to speed it up and jump it through and get rid of it so you could get into the level and do the level. If you didn't do that, you failed dinosaur racing. You had to do that for all the levels, or else you failed dinosaur racing. And then they added that cinematic speed slider, and then dinosaur racing you could just AFK through. But yeah, Thalora will just jump you. If you got enough stacks on her, she'll just jump you to the end. Enough stacks, enough favor. How are we doing? 375. We're over halfway there, and just slightly over halfway through our potion. So that was a better guess. I should have just used 2 of those mediums on the last one. Oh well. Get excited when I see yellow, and then it's the bottle's facing the wrong way. If you don't know this, medium speed potions lean to the left. They're the only medium bottle that leans to the left. So if you're looking at a medium, you can tell it's a medium. Left is speed. And then right is... for the smalls and the larges, right is the way the bottle tilts. It's the only ones that tilt that way. But then for some reason, all of the big ones tilt to the left. The art department, I don't know what they were doing. I don't get it. Art director, I guess. I mean, they're the one that approved it. Killing me. You're killing me. This random angles. You don't have to have change just for the sake. Something doesn't have to be different just because you feel like, oh, we need a little switch up. No. Differentiate them with colors, even if it's not the color of the liquids inside or the shape of the bottle. You can do the different bottle shape. You can do the background color of the square. which they kind of do, but not enough. Like this one's got a dark background. This is a little bluish. This one's the yellow, but this is like on a red. This is on a blue. But that's, people don't notice that enough. Get a very distinctive, different background. Maybe change the shape of the bottles and the directions. I don't know. They didn't want to do that, clearly. That was too much work. They just wanted to use the same shapes of bottles in different directions. All the different potions have different things in them. Like these are these swirly black lines, but it's harder to see. You know, Fire Breath and just has a bit of a, you know, kind of an orange. Heroism is a blue. Clairvoyance, there's some kind of dots in them, and then Giant Strength, there's fingernails in them. That's what those are. These are the D&D descriptions of these. In some cases of these potions, but that doesn't mean the bottles have to all be homogenized. Yeah, different shapes or something. Different designs, like drop a design that's in the background of the potion that signifies what kind of potion it is. You gotta do something. You gotta do something. Just for accessibility. This is pertinent at the moment. Archon back there with Vecna's hand on his arm. Vecna's arriving on Wednesday, folks. A new campaign, Vecna Eve of Ruin, starts on Wednesday. Clairvoyance are supposed to be eyeballs? Wow. I don't know that I needed to know that. I don't want to drink an eyeball potion. I don't want to drink a fingernail potion either, but if we're being honest, I don't want either of those things. All right, time to pop a quick damage potion. I mean, we're not even getting to the point where we're even remotely getting close to what our butt is in terms of the area of monster health. So as long as this maintains, should be good through all of these adventures. We're in Tiamat's army. This is the 12th adventure. So we got 8 to go. 8 to go. And the final one has one of the neatest boss fights for just like basic storyline. Oh, he got an attack off. Always slows us down for a short bit. What's her background party doing? Oh, she's almost to 69. Nice. Nice. So slow. 3 roots parties with different patrons as your background parties. No, that works. I don't know if I don't think the transitions and stuff. I don't know that that's factored in. I don't know. I guess you could test it, but yeah, I don't know. Though here's the thing that I was wondering. I wonder if let me look at that one. Yeah, it doesn't have undead. I want to find one that has all of it. I don't know if that's even a thing. I would love to find an adventure that has all of the patron quest types, which should be, let me write this down just to make sure. It should be beasts, constructs, fae. Does it want fiends sometimes? Might want fiends? I'll have to double check that. Humanoids and undead. Does it want fiends? Yes. Can't remember seeing one lately. Fiends, yes, cool. Okay, so 6 different enemy types. I'm getting. The neat thing is, Mad Wizard gets 5 of those. That's why I just tell everybody to do Mad Wizard for everything, and then you can just drop into Terror in the Dark, but to get the other one, to get the undead. Yeah. You should just take a hard look. Beasts, Fae, doesn't have fiends. It's humanoid and undead. Terror in the Dark has 4 of them. Yeah, no, I get adding champions, but I don't want to add champions. Just want a place anyone can go. I wonder if there's a better way. Oh. Might be a better way to try to do this. Wow, this is... Oh, I don't like the way the wiki tries to do this at all. It's not. Why is... Oh, that's horrible. Okay. Let me go back to the other way I was doing it. When should you do trials? Once you qualify. No, don't avoid it. It's like split the party. The second you can do it, go do it. Yeah. Um, yeah. Because that's legendary upgrades. That's the biggest source of power, currently the biggest source of power in the game. You can hop in and you can do in normal trials. It's the first tier in normal. Solo. Usually most people do this. Because you do it to chase 2 achievements that are harder to get otherwise. One of them is to get the highest damage in a trials run, which, if you're solo, you're guaranteed to get it. The other is to get the complete all 7 days of trials runs, which is easiest to do on normal. But what you have to do in that case, if you want to go for that, you have to limit your bud. The bud value you set, like there's a total damage contribution that you set that's on the overlay screen. You want to limit that to between E185 and E200. I usually I would do 187 just for symbolism, and that would usually let me get on my new accounts. Would let me do all 7, like would do that first day contribution, and then you never try to go higher than that for damage at any other time. You got to kind of control it. And then you'll get all 7 days. But otherwise, the thing is you hop in if you want to just do it with a group and ignore that achievement stuff and work on it. You'll get it. You can get it eventually later. You could hop in and just join a group, and then what you want to do is set the highest possible bud consistently on day 1. Even if you got to do a couple runs, like one run to get a bunch of favor, the next run to get you to soft cap. And then every day after that, you just do the daily run to the area goal and bounce. Yeah, but yeah, you can check my guide for it. It's honestly, I haven't updated it in so long. But honestly, Trials hasn't changed a whole lot. So, yeah. Yeah, so our bud is in the E140s. Health is still E112, so we're still totally fine. I have a feeling until we get maybe in the 450s, we probably won't have to worry about a party that has to actually do damage. Like, really do damage? Speed potion just right now. Nope. It's fine. It's right at the end anyway. Beast contract. That one started off good. It started off with beasts and constructs, but then it didn't have Fae and Fiend. Beast contract. No, dang it! Did it again. It's making me think I found it, and then it's not there. Oh, beasts, constructs, fiends, humanoids, undead, missing Fae. Oh, how dare you! How dare you! That was real close. Orcs are wild, have them all? Where's orcs are wild? I thought you were just saying orcs are wild. And I'm like, yeah, they are pretty wild. Where's orcs are wild?